Conventional wisdom says that motivation is the key to habit change. Maybe if we really wanted it, we would actually do it. But the truth is, our real motivation is to be lazy and do what is convenient. And despite what the latest productivity bestseller says, this is a smart strategy, not a dumb one. This is because humans are hardwired to conserve energy, so the brain finds ways to conserve it whenever possible. It is human nature to follow the law of least effort. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Grow, your go-to place for leveling up your mind and life. In today's video, we're diving into chapter 12 of Atomic Habits by James Clear, which is titled The Law of Least Effort. We'll break down why the law of least effort shapes our daily behaviors, how to design our environments to make good habits easier and bad habits harder, and why friction is important in determining whether habits stick or fade. By the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of how to set yourself up for success by making habit change easier. As our brains are designed to conserve energy, we instinctively choose the easiest option available. This is known as the law of least effort. When deciding between two similar options, people naturally gravitate towards the one that requires least work. Think about it. Checking social media, watching TV, and snacking on junk food requires little effort, so they happen almost automatically. On the other hand, exercise, eating healthy, or reading require more energy, so they often get pushed aside. So instead of only relying on motivation, the key is to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. One of the most effective ways to make a good habit easy is through environment design. In chapter 6, we explored how modifying our environment can make cues more obvious. But it can also help remove obstacles that make good habits difficult. The key is to position habits along the natural flow of our daily routine, as habits are easier to build when they fit into the flow of our lives. For example, whether at home or at work, setting up a dedicated, clutter-free workspace makes focusing easier, just as keeping healthier snacks within reach encourages better eating habits. Clear calls this strategy addition by subtraction. By removing friction and simplifying decision-making, we create an environment where good habits happen effortlessly. The idea is to create an environment where doing the right thing is as easy as possible. Clear uses an awesome example in this chapter. I'll say it word for word. Imagine you are holding a garden hose that is bent in the middle. Some water can flow through, but not very much. If you want to increase the rate at which water passes through the hose, you have two options. The first is to crank up the valve and force more water out. The second is to simply remove the bend in the hose and let water flow through naturally. Trying to pump up your motivation to stick with a hard habit is like trying to force water through a bent hose. You can do it, but it requires a lot of effort and increases the tension in your life. Meanwhile, making your habit simple and easy is like removing the bend in the hose. Rather than trying to overcome the friction in your life, you reduce it. Since every action requires energy, the more effort a habit takes, the less likely we are to do it. The key is to reduce friction and remove obstacles by priming our environment. If you want to eat healthier, pre-cut your fruits and veggies so you can grab them whenever you want a snack. If you want to work out more, lay out your gym clothes so they are visible and in clear sight. If you want to draw more, put your pencils, pens, notebooks, and drawing tools on top of your desk within easy reach. We can use the same principle that makes good habits easier to make bad habits harder. If you want to reduce how much TV you watch, unplug it after each use or remove the batteries from the remote. If you want to spend less time scrolling on social media, Log out after you use it or delete the app until you finish the task you want to do. If you want to stop ordering takeout as much, delete the food delivery apps from your phones. The more friction we add, the less likely we are to indulge in bad habits. So, what are the key takeaways from chapter 12? Human behavior follows the law of least effort. We naturally choose what's easiest. Reduce the friction for good habits to make them more convenient and easier to do by priming our environment. And increase the friction for bad habits to make them less convenient and harder to do. And that's a wrap on chapter 12 of Atomic Habits. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content on leveling up your mind and life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep growing.